Hello, and welcome to another broadcast with Gian. Watching this program, you are going to be inspired, challenged, and enlightened. Now, let me introduce to you our host, Gian.
Many years ago, cities used to have walls to protect them. In each one of the corners, they used to have a tower. Sometimes in the middle of the wall, in between the two corners, they have another little tower. In those towers, there was a guy whose job was called the Watchman. And basically, his job was to let people know about any danger that could come, let's say enemies or anything that could come to attack the city. It was a necessary job back in those days. Of course, now we don't have necessarily walls protecting the cities. Everyone in his own home, protects himself the best possible way, right? You do that. I am sure you like to lock the door of your home. You lock your vehicle. And some of us using technology with security, cameras and all that, alarms, anything and everything that we can do in order to protect ourselves, which is necessary these days. Protection and security are important measures, important decisions that we need to take into consideration when it's about the sake of ourselves and the sake of our families, children and elderly. Naturally, your assets, everything that you own, that you have worked hard in order to obtain. All that is a great thing to do. Now, today we have a little problem with the lack of watchmen in terms of what is right for the children to watch on TV, to do, to talk, songs, etc. Many of the adults today are just passing the devices to the kids without supervision. In fact, as you know, many adults today don't even want to invest time with the little ones. It seems like adults in these days are not interested in developing a relationship with their little ones. And it's sad. But someone has to be the watchman in your family. Someone has to be paying attention to what the young people are doing. Because sometimes it's not the little ones making the mess. Most of the time it's the young one. Youngsters today, they have devices and they are very clever. They are smart to figure out how to use technology, devices, the internet, etc. But sometimes they are too smart for their own sake. There is where you, my friend, have to do something about it. Somebody has to be the watchman in your family. In fact, you have to be your own watchman sometimes, because for your own sake, in order to protect yourself, you have to make sure that the enemy doesn't come and attack you without you being totally unaware. So I encourage you today to make sure that, especially with the little ones, nobody is doing anything wrong to them, not just with devices, but around them. And with the elderly, sometimes they are in need of certain things, and someone has to be the watchman. It's an important thing to do, my friend.
Baby, let's see if you can do this. Yes, search app, Gian TV. You got this, honey?
It's on. That's right.
Man, you're a genius.
Old people get so happy with something so simple.
By Giancarlo Vitatoro.
I know you have suffered, but what if you would have never met your mom because she died giving birth to you? That's the beginning of Simon's story. Then Simon's father died when he was only 15 years old. He was sent to a foster home where he was bullied, humiliated, and there was no one to protect him. But Simon decided to find a way to get his revenge by studying and becoming good at sports. he won a scholarship, and soon he started his own business, Simon's Yardwork. Mean people were envious of his success, but one day, Simon met and fell in love with Jackie. They were happy until the FBI arrested Simon due to clues that incriminated him with several murdered people. Will Simon end up in prison? Don't miss the outcome of this story, The Best Revenge, the musical that will inspire everyone to pay good for evil. Go to mygiancarlo.com to purchase The Best Revenge on audio and video.
Hey, 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 hey. That's all, folks. Time to go home. Ciao.